Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Slaybyciara here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a curly crochet invisible part install for you guys, and I'm also going to show you guys the back of my head too, because I know that's one thing that happened a lot in my last video that people said they wish they saw the back. So the back is recorded for you guys just so you can see exactly how I did everything. So yes, if you guys want to know all about this hair and everything that is used to achieve this lovely ombre look we got going on, then continue to watch this video. So first, to start off, I'm just showing you guys my braid pattern here. So I have about like 19 braids going straight back, and they're all just connected with each other. My braiding is not perfect. I think it's around like somewhere between 19 and 15. I can't count, but it's a lot. And then I just have my two anchor braids in the middle. So the hair that I have in my head is from Trendy Tresses, and it is the River Curl and the color 1B/27. So it's kind of like a blonde ombre. And so now I'm just going to show you guys how I do the back of my head. So I just stick the needle through, and then I open up the loop, and I'm going to loop the hair about 5 to 6 times. So that's very key. You want to make sure you do it at least 5. 6 is even better. That's really going to hold that loop in place, because you just don't want the hair slipping out at any point in time. So just make sure that you do loop it the 5 to 6 times. So as you see, I just opened it up, and I'm just twisting the hair within the loop just to make sure that it's secured. So I'm just going to show you guys one more time in slow-mo time of me just pulling the loop through, opening up, and then going through and twisting the hair just to make sure that it is all secured and whatnot, and it's not going anywhere, because I've done it about 3 to 4 times before, and I've had the hair slip out, especially with it being thin pieces that I'm doing. So you really want to make sure that it is secure. So basically, I just do this to the entire back of my head. I don't do the invisible part method here because it just takes too much time. So I literally just regular crochet it around the whole back of my head, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you when I'm done what it's looking like in the back. Most of my hair now. I just have like the front to do, so I'm just turning around now so you guys can see. It's super frizzy, but you can't see any of my braids. So doing the regular method here is perfectly fine. So again, I'm just doing the regular method in the front of my head. These are not my anchor braids. This is the braid right next to my anchor braid. So I'm just doing the regular method here, and then once I get pretty close to the front, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and switch and do the invisible part method. So I'm just doing one more regular method here. I didn't realize I did that, but it's okay. So I'm showing you how thin of a piece that you should take when you're working with the front of your head. So with the invisible part method, you're going to stick the needle through, you're going to grab it and make the loop, but you're only going to twist one strand through the loop. So by twisting the one strand through, this is how you are able to cover the braid with the remaining hair that you didn't twist. So for this part, since it's so thin, you only need to do it about 3 to 4 times. I would do 4 just to make sure it's really secure. So again, once I make my loop, I'm only going to twist one strand of hair through this loop, and this is going to help make sure that I am covering my braid. I do have another tutorial that goes over heavily how to do the invisible part method. This is kind of a quicker version. I will list the link to the other video below, but I just wanted to show you guys mainly the back of my head and just quickly how you're able to do this. So I do the invisible part method for my anchor braid. As you see, the 2 braids in the middle, those are the only 2 braids that are connected up in the front. and that's basically to ensure my part. So for those 2 braids, the invisible method is done the entire way. But mainly for the remaining, I'm just going to be switching between regular and invisible. But the closer you get to your forehead, you want to make sure you do the invisible part so you don't have any of the regular crochet method showing. I hope that made sense, but I think it does. So here, as you see, I'm closer to my forehead here. I'm going to do the invisible part method to make sure that the braids are covered.
This is OD big. Oh my god, this one is probably the biggest that I've done.
So when it comes to this type of hair, you definitely want to make sure you cut the hair, you layer it to frame your face. So I'm just taking some shears, and these actually are cheaper shears. I have better ones, but these you can just get at Walmart for like $10 or whatever. But the main thing is you kind of want to frame the hair to your face, because as you guys see, it's very big and it's going to be very full because I used a lot of hair. You don't have to use 5.5 packs like I did, but I just like to, because that's like how I like to wear my hair. But I'm just kind of cutting it in a downward motions to kind of give it that layered effect. So I'm just going to show you guys how I mainly cut this one side here. And I just trim off any loose ends that I feel like I see, but you can already see the major difference that layering makes. So please, when you do this hair, please make sure that you do frame it to fit your face, whether you have a middle part, side part, or whatever it is that you're doing. So I went and I cut the other side too, so they're kind of pretty much even now. And then I'm just going to go ahead and move on to finishing my hair. Okay, so another key component to wearing curly crochet hair is to kind of wet it and moisturize it just to get it to lay down. So as you guys see, it definitely looks a little different than what it did when I first installed it. That's because I've kind of tinged it more now. So I just sprayed my whole head, entire head with some water, and this is going to help it lay a little better and not be so wild and frizzy. And then once I have it all sprayed and pretty much saturated, not drenched with water, but pretty much there, I'm going to go in with some foaming mousse there, and I'm just going to place this throughout my entire head. And this is also going to help control like the frizz and whatnot. So the one that I have is the argan oil one. I believe I'm saying that right. Yeah. And I just kind of help this control everything, and that's pretty much it for all you need to do with the maintaining curly crochet hair. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I do hope that you guys did enjoy it. I really love this look right here. This is probably definitely one of my favorite curly crochets that I've done. I think it's just this color that I'm feeling so much, this ombre color. So Trendy Tresses definitely did a really good job with this curl pattern for the river curls hair. I really love it. I love the color, ombre, everything about this. So yes, I would definitely recommend it. The link will be below, so if you guys want to check it out, definitely check this one out because I definitely am liking it a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it on this video. If you guys did like it, then make sure you give me a big thumbs up, and if you're not already, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's it, and I will catch you guys in my next video, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week.